So as you all may recall, this truck was on this table for a very long time. It took a really long time to build it, and so that's why it was on here for so many episodes. I think it was in the end about a 5-part series. And what this truck basically ended up with was being a functional RC car. It's got forward and reverse steering, detachable trailer, of course. The trailer has to be attached for it to run. Because our battery, our ESC, and our receiver are housed inside the trailer. Looking underneath the cab, you can see the build of it. Really completely custom. Nothing about it was meant to be for this truck. So if you want to check out how I put everything together, you can go and check out the build series. Once again, I highly recommend that you look at that if you want to understand how I did this. The scale, it's a little hard to tell. For an example, I can take one of my Stampedes. Here we go. This is a pretty good example of the size of this little truck. This is a Traxxas Stampede, and I know it's kind of out of the frame a little bit, but just to give you the perspective of this tire compared to this little truck. So that kind of gives you the scale that I was working with, which is really small, and not a lot of RC parts fit into the scale this small. And certainly nothing I could find was a perfect fit, so I really had to makeshift this whole thing. But now I know you guys want to see the lights, which is what I brought you here for. So looking underneath the cab first, you can see that there are wires that come outside of a hole through the chassis plate there, and those are going to be our front LED lights. Those are white LED lights, and they will shine right through these plastic clear plates there. I don't even know what you call them, covers. Basically just our headlights that were on this truck to begin with. I also painted with some model paint the corner ones on both sides to create the blinkers. Now this truck does not have functional blinkers. I couldn't fit all of those LEDs in there, but it does make it look a little bit more realistic. Also on the rear of the cab, we've got our tail lights, and these are the cab tail lights. So there's 2 red LEDs that shine through here, and they're just mounted there. They're actually glued in, and so they are very bright. Actually, they're brighter than this because the white LEDs have to shine through the clear plastic. These are just straight up LEDs that shine through the back. And here you can see the wire that comes off of those LEDs, and that will be shoved into the trailer once everything's hooked up. Next, we've got the trailer tail lights, and these are the last lights that I added to this truck. I did have some LED light housings that could go in there, drilled some holes in the back and put 4 red LED lights, and then wired them underneath the axles that run through here for the 3 sets of tires that are on the back, and the wiring goes straight through a hole in the trailer and goes directly into the receiver. Alright everyone, so the truck is now connected to the trailer, and as you can see, the headlights are on right now. But if I turn the truck around, you can also see that there are the cab taillights. It's a little bit hard to see, but there are the cab taillights right there. And then the trailer taillights around back. So what do you think about that? I'd love to hear what your comments are in the comments section. One more quick look here, the headlights. Here we go, and you can see we've got our orange side blinkers. And let me turn the light off in the room. Now check that out. Got our front white LEDs, we got our cab tail lights, and as you can see they're pretty bright. And then we've got our trailer tail lights in the dark as well. And there's the cab tail lights shining through there. Well everyone, that's that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Also, make sure to check out the build series of this truck, and I'll catch you next time on the RC Genius.